Mark Klimek Lecture 2, Alcoholism, Part 3. Focus, be a USRN, believe in yourself, pray and have faith in God. Difference between AWS and DT. AWS, alcohol withdrawal syndrome, DT, delirium tremens. They both give an antihypertensive to these patients because everything is going up. They are both on tranquilizer because they're up. They're withdrawing from a downer. They both get multivitamin containing B1 to prevent Wernicke's. Aminoglycosides, a powerful class of antibiotics. Use it when nothing else works because they are dangerous. To remember this drug, think of aminomycin, a mean old mycin. Antibiotics to treat mean old drugs treating serious life-threatening gram-negative resistant infections. A mean old infection. Examples are septic, tuberculosis, 80% burn, and shock. All aminoglycosides end in mycin, but not all drugs ending in mycin are aminoglycosides. Remember that not all drugs that end in mycin are aminomycin. There are 3 drugs that is not aminomycin. They are what we call wannabe mycins. These drugs have THRO or throw. They are no longer aminoglycosides, so throw them away. THRO. These are azithromycin, second clarithromycin, third is erythromycin. Again, first is the azithromycin, second clarithromycin, third erythromycin. These are wannabe mycins or wannabe aminomycins or wannabe aminoglycosides. They are no longer aminomycin, so throw them away. Examples of aminoglycosides: streptomycin, cliomycin, tobramycin, gentamicin, vancomycin, and clindamycin. When remembering toxic effect of mycins, think of mice. Remember that ears are the most famous feature of the mouse. So it means they are ototoxic. Auto means ears. So what must you monitor as a nurse? You monitor for hearing, ringing in the ears, or tinnitus, vertigo and dizziness. Ear has a equilibrium or balance. 3 things you must worry: hearing, ringing, and dizziness. If you must pick among the 3, pick hearing. The human ear is shaped like a kidney. So another toxic effect of this drug is nephrotoxicity. So monitor creatinine. Creatinine is the best indicator of kidney function. Serum creatinine versus 24 hours creatinine clearance. The best choice is 24 hours creatinine clearance. Second choice is the serum creatinine. And everything else is third. The number 8 drawn inside the ear reminds you 2 things about this drug. First, cranial nerve 8, they are toxic to this cranial nerve. Second, frequency of administration is every 8 hours. The route for this drug is IM or IV. Do not give aminoglycosides PO or per orem because they are not gonna be absorbed. There are no systemic effect, except in these 2 cases. First, if the patient has hepatic encephalopathy. Encephalopathy is a disease in which the functioning of the brain is affected by some agent or condition such as viral infection or toxins in the blood. It is a brain disease that alters brain function or structure. Hepatic means liver. The goal in hepatic coma or encephalopathy is to get the ammonia down. Oral aminoglycoside will kill E. coli and it will decrease ammonia. Oral mycin will dissolve in your mouth and go through your gut and kill the gram-negative bacteria in your gut. It will sterilize your bowel. The number one producer of ammonia in your body is your E. coli in your gut. If you kill the E. coli in your gut, you will decrease the ammonia level. Because the patients have liver damage, we don't want this drug to get into their liver. So oral mycin will not gonna be absorbed in the body. Again, do not give aminoglycosides per orem except in these two cases, hepatic encephalopathy. Second, pre-op bowel surgery. Pre-op bowel surgery to sterilize the bowel. Take oral aminomycin or the bowel sterilizer before bowel surgery. There are two drugs that exclusively used for bowel sterilization. These are first neomycin, second kanamycin. To remember the two drugs, ask this question: who can sterilize my bowel? Answer: neo can, like neomycin and kanamycin. Summary of aminoglycosides. I say aminoglycosides, you say aminomycin. To treat amine-old infections like serious, life-threatening resistance, gram-negative, they all end in mycin except for the Trough. When you see mycin, you think of what toxic effect? Remember, mycin sounds like mice. Special feature of mice are the ears. Here, ears are, or the toxic effect is ototoxic. Oto means ears. So monitor hearing, ringing, and dizziness. Ear shaped like kidney. So another toxic effect is nephrotoxic. Monitor their creatinine. Draw 8 on the ear, meaning cranial nerve number 8 is damaged. Give every 8 hours. Route is IM or IV. Don't give it PO except for hepatic encephalopathy or pre-op bowel surgery for bowel sterilization. Who can sterilize your bowel? You can. Trough and peak. Trough. Drug is at its lowest. Peak. Drug is at its highest. Top levels. Draw your trough. Administer your drug. Draw your peak. Reason for drawing top levels: because of narrow therapeutic level or window. There is very small difference between what works and what kills. Reason for drawing top levels: narrow therapeutic window. There is very small difference between what works and what kills. If the drug has very small difference between what works and what kills, we draw tops. If they have a wide range, we don't draw tops. For example, what's the smallest dose of Lasix furosemide you ever gave or saw given? 5 or 10. What's the most you ever seen? 80 or 120. From the example above, is that a narrow or a wide range? It's a wide range. So, will you draw troughs and peaks on Lasix? No. Another example, we have digoxin 0.125. That's the trough or the lowest. And the peak for digoxin is 0.25. Digoxin is narrow, so you can do trough and peak. So this mean old mycin all have tops because they have narrow therapeutic window. Aminoglycosides are not the only classic drugs that has stops drawn. What birds would want to know is when you draw it. When you draw the trough or when you draw the peak. You don't even have to know what the drug is because it depends on the route. Always draw the trough 30 minutes before the next dose. May it be IM, IV, sub-Q, or PO. When do you draw the trough before you give a sublingual med? 30 minutes before the next dose. So if the meds is being given at 10 sublingually, when do you draw your trough? Answer, 9:30. When do you draw a trough before you give an IV meds? 30 minutes before the next dose. When do you draw a trough before you give an IM meds? 30 minutes before the next dose. When do you draw a trough before you give a sub-Q meds? 30 minutes before the next dose. Remember that in Trough questions, it doesn't matter what drug and route. It's always 30 minutes. Peak. It always changes. The same drug given by two different routes at the same time will have two different peaks. Example, I give PO morphine and IV push morphine at the same time. I'm gonna have two peaks even if it's the same drug. Two different drugs given at the same time by the same route will peak together. Always pay attention to the route. When do you draw the peak level of sublingual medications? 5 to 10 minutes after drug dissolves. When do you draw the peak level of IV medications? 15 to 30 minutes after the drug is finished. Start your clock when you're finished or the bag is empty. When do you draw the peak level of IM medications? 30 to 60 minutes after injecting it. For example, give 100 ml of a drug at 200 ml per hour. How long does it gonna take? Answer, 30 minutes. You hang it at 10 a.m. and it's finished at 10:30 a.m. When would you draw the peak? A. 10:15, B. 10:30, C. 10:45, or D. 11 o'clock. Notice that there are two right answers, A and B, and boards do it every time. Which one are you supposed to pick? Answer is D. Whenever you get two in the same correct range, play the price is right. Highest without going over. Another example. When would a child be able to potty train during the night? A. 3 years old, B. 5 years old. Both the answers are true, so choose the highest, which is 5 years. Another example. Give an IM Demerol for pain. When would you check them for relief? A. 30 minutes, B. 1 hour. Both the choices are correct, so choose the highest, which is letter B, 1 hour. When do you draw the peak level of sub-Q medications? Depends on the type of insulin. That's it for the lecture 2, Alcoholism. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's pass the board exam together. Met USRN.